What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? Hope everyone is doing fantastic. As you can see, I'm doing wonderful today. 1984, 2024. France is back in the final of the Olympic game. 40 years after. Wow. And of course, Spain qualify against beaten by Morocco 2-1 back to back to final because the last final 2020 they were there. They lost against Brazil. So this year they are there too. So we're gonna see what they're gonna do. Spain gonna conquer the world. They're really gonna play tomorrow. I'm pretty sure they're gonna beat Brazil. I'm pretty sure they will be in the final too. So Spain can win everything. Olympic plus Euro. That will be a first since 1952. They say since 1952 and since 1984, which was of course France, Euro and the Olympic. So that will be that, but I know they won't do it because they play against France, man. General Lacazette, we'll be ready. We'll be ready. We're gonna welcome them in Paris at the Parc des Princes. So that will be interesting. So we're gonna just start with the first game, of course, Morocco against Spain. The game was great. You know, the game was really good because when you see it, it was 2-1, right? The game like they started Morocco scored first and then they started wasting time. I think it was a good matchup. The Moroccan did not accept to be dominated because the position was around 52-48, 51-49, 53-47. The game was like that all the time. Both teams create a lot of chances, and but hey, sometimes you just have to be sharp when you shoot on the goalie, right? Because the second goal was a really, I thought the ball was out, in the throw in, but it wasn't. So like Spanish score in the 86th minute, 86 or 88 minute to just kill the game because it was 1-0 the equalizer and then they scored the second goal, kicking out Morocco and Hasraf Hakimi. So the Moroccan like they just represent well African country because like we remember 2022 they are the first African country to reach the World Cup semi-final. I mean the Olympic game we already have some African who won it. I think Africa won in every category except the World Cup. In every category we have a World Cup winner, U17, U20, we have Olympic winner. So yeah, we just needed to push that further into the national team, national level to see what's gonna happen. And the way the Moroccan are playing, they're really developing really well. They play really beautiful football because they are not like a team that sit back and don't play. No, they play like a typical good football team. They are not scared of anybody. They have their football, the way they play it, they just go onto you. They do the combination, and it's beautiful to watch all the time. Richardson, good midfielder. I think Lille will be enjoying him this year too. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what's gonna happen in the third place because the third place battle will be against Egypt. That's the Maghrebian fight, bro. Like yo, North African fight. So I mean, overall, I think Spain. I'm gonna just come to the third game after. But I think overall Spain just they're the favorite in the tournament, right? Last final in 2020 they were there. Remember when Pedri and Gavi were playing like every freaking game? So this year they are back in the final again. So they lost in 2020 against Brazil. So we're gonna see if France gonna beat them. France is playing home. France have the advantage, the home advantages. They will have the fan, and of course they have experienced and really talented players. So it's gonna be fun. So overall, I think Spain is the favorite, but we're back in France all the way. I think France is gonna win it. And the second thing is like they play in a team that really can defend, can attack. A team such as France, we have the two. We have the tool to play the game. You saw that today against Egypt. If we have to play, we will play. It's just like the national team. If we don't, we don't. But if we have to, we will. So like overall, like I'm just proud of the Moroccan what they achieved. I mean, we wanted them to go to the final, at least bring a medal. They can still bring a medal, right? Because I think they will beat Egypt, you know even though Egypt is a really good team too, because like today against France, when you watch the game, like when they started the game, they were good. They were good, like defensively, really well they are impact. Like when they move in a group. Like they march together. They march together, they attack together, and they all drop together. So I think the third place fight for the bronze medal would be really great, because this is like African format, right? The Afghan, you have a third place fight every time. So it's gonna be between African countries. So which I will choose like to go for Morocco. I think Morocco will likely win it. They are highly favored to win the game. So we'll see. Anyway, that brings us to France Egypt game. I mean, the game ended at 3-1, but France, we deserve this win. It's not like there is a something. Oh, Egypt play really well. No, Egypt like really defended well. You can say that, but France dominated the game the most of the time. Like we had the ball, we hit the post like four freaking time. At some point, I thought those guys had the Quran somewhere there, so people cannot score on them. But hey, Jean-Philippe Mateta, I mean, nobody knew him, because I swear to God, I didn't know who Mateta was until at the end of the last season when Newcastle was working over everybody. They said, oh, they have Mateta, they have Eze, they have Michael Olise. Say, okay, who is Mateta? He's Congolese or where is he from? And then, yeah, no, he's a French. So he scored a brace, equalizing in the 82nd minute. And then, of course, France almost got a penalty, which they didn't give them, because I think Loic Bade pushed the defender before the ball touched his ball uh, hand. Before the ball touched his hand. So that was, I think it was the right call to not give the penalty to France in the 91 minute. So we went to the extra time, and of course everything changed, because like we started the game, not even 2 or 3 minutes later, their defender took a red card, right? So when they took the red card, it was just, I said, okay, you done, bro. Like you were even about to lose the game, and then you do this again. So like it was crazy when I see he got the red card. You already be like under pressure since the game started until at that point. So of course France at 11v11 they were dominating it. So like at 10 against 11 they had one more spot to exploit, which what they did. The corner came on quickly. Auxiliaries plus Michael Olise, another assist for him, because Michael Olise, I think he's the player of the tournament so far. The dude is a fantastic. He's a phenomenon. Michael Olise is phenomenal. I think Bayern Munich has a good deal there. Chelsea refused to buy him, but Bayern had a really great player in their hand. So he assisted the second goal. Of course, Mateta was there. He did a brace, scoring back to back, 2-1. And at that point, the game was over. And of course, at the end, it was a lucky goal, because the goalie hit the ball on the player, and then like just came to him. I just came back to, I think it was Jeremy Due. The goalie just kicked the ball on his back, and then like that turned out to be an assist to Michael Olise. Michael Olise, one goal, one assist, or one goal, two assists. So like he had in the so far score, he have a 10 out of 10. So I think he deserves it. He's a really good player. He's an impactful player. And of course, Ikone gonna come back in the final, because today Ikone wasn't even there. Who is the player who played in the Mönchengladbach? So great, great. I think we are ready. We can beat Spain for real, and they should take the revenge for the Algeria, because Spain eliminated France in the semi-final, and now we are in the final. So I think they just solidify how French football are like they are everywhere. PSG was in the semi-final of the Champions League. Marseille was in the semi-final of the Europa League. I think Lille was in the semi-final of the Conference League, or it was quarterfinal. And France semi-final, and now they have the boys into the final. But of course, you can say that same thing to the Spanish. The Spanish weren't in the conference or like in the Europa League, but they won the Champions League, yeah, right? They won the Champions League, they won the Euro, the lady won it too. So we're gonna see how all that gonna develop, and it's a Friday. Friday we'll be there to watch the game, and of course we're hoping France gonna take it, because General Lacazette today he was playing at home turf group Obama Stadium, so like Opama Stadium. So it was kind of great to see him play in front of our fan, the Lyon fan, and you see the ovation they gave him after the game when they were taking him out. He didn't score, but hey, he's the leader of that team, and he just saw how impactful he can be on other teams, on other players, like how he can influence or inspire his teammate, because all those kids are watching him. He's a veteran in this team, right? Because Cherari decided to take Cherari, Mateta, and Luik Bade, because those are the only players who were above 23 years old. So I think it was a good selection. One in the defense, one in the midfield, and well, one because Lacazette is a 9.5. So he just took those old people and they bring them, and it worked perfectly. Because going to this Euro, Cherry didn't have the player he wanted. Whereas Emery and Lille player, like because Lille was playing, they said they're going to be playing the Champions League knockout stage, which Lille gonna play Fenerbahce tomorrow. So they didn't release their player. Rennes released their player, but all the team that's going to play Europe did not release their player. PSG released them to go to Euro, but they say, well, we cannot let them go to Euro and the uh, Olympic at the same time, because they don't want their player to get injured, which is a right call. Because Warzem Henry could go there, but we are scared him to be like a Pedri. You know, Pedri was good, but he played too much and now he is injured all the time. So I think they need to take care of those young kids to give them game time, but not to overplay them, right? Because their health is important. So now overall, Lacazette, with the fun, the harmony was good, and like everyone was happy. Egypt is out, so Egypt gonna try to get a medal, which they will be playing against Morocco, with 100% between African for the bronze and 100% between the European for the gold. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Anyway, guys, we're gonna just leave this one here. We will come back to it tomorrow, because the leader are playing. The United States will be playing Germany, which we beat them in the group stage, so it should be just formality. And of course, Brazil will be playing Spain. So we're gonna see who gonna go there. Are the Spain is going to dominate everything, or Brazil gonna going to stop them? I think US gonna win this one, but hey, we will see. We will see. Anyway, guys, hey, thank you for watching. You stay safe. Stay tuned. Tomorrow after that game, we will be here. So take care and have a wonderful day. Bye. Peace.